everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a review, swatches, and also demo on the new Nars Exposed Cheek Palette. Oh my gosh, this palette is beautiful. I'm already doing like a spoiler alert, but look how pretty this palette is. Oh my gosh, look at the packaging. Super beautiful. But yeah, if you want to see my thoughts on this palette, then just continue watching. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I do upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So subscribe so you don't miss out. And yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right in. Nars came out with a new cheek palette, which came in this box right here. This is the Nars Exposed Cheek Palette. So again, here is what the packaging looks like, and here is what the back looks like as well. You do get 1 ounces, which is 3 grams and it says ×6, so I'm assuming each cheek color in here is 3 grams. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's a plastic packaging, but look how beautiful the packaging is. This packaging, I actually wanted to pick up the Hot Tryst palette after all the amazing reviews, and it seemed like that palette sold out super fast, and I was kind of bummed that I didn't get my hands on that palette. The packaging was beautiful. Even the inside, like the texture on the blushes and the highlights were super pretty as well. But here's what the palette looks like, and this palette does retail for $59. This does have like a clasp closure, and it's plastic. You get a nice size mirror, and here are the 6 blushes you get in this palette. When I saw this cheek palette, I think I saw it through Trendmood, and I was like, oh my god, I want that palette. Like, I missed out on Hot Tryst, so I need to get my hands on this. I saw just one review, and I believe it was Makeup Just for Fun, and she was saying how this palette was just like more wearable than the Hot Tryst, because she does have like a comparison video between the two. And I was kind of like, good thing I didn't pick up Hot Tryst, because that one's more like cool tones, whereas this is more like a wearable warm tone, like more wearable shades, to be honest. So let me go ahead and read on the Ulta site, because I did pick my palette up at the Ulta site. Again, it does retail for $59, and the details on this palette says, Exposed Cheek Palette is a palette of 6 lightweight pigments encapsulated in a breath-through Nars formula that delivers a sheer wash of color to accentuate all skin tones. Nars Color Clarity Complexion is a lightweight powder encapsulated in a clear base that builds up effortlessly and blends seamlessly onto any skin tone, revealing color in its truest form. Its unique formula allows pigment to be built up while keeping a luxurious, non-chalky texture. Can be worn wet or dry for different effects. Apply dry for a second skin color. Apply wet for a high-impact glow. Shades can be worn individually or blended together for a multi-dimensional sheen. And I agree with the details on this palette. This is like the 3rd time I've used this palette, and I have felt that it's easy to build up. I will include a demo as I'm talking about it. I did mix both of these colors, the pink on the bottom and this color right here. It's true what the details say, like you can kind of really swirl your brush in the color and you don't get a lot of like pigmentation, which I kind of like that, because sometimes you can get a little crazy applying blush, and then sometimes when you apply it you kind of have like the really circle like of the brush where it kind of like you kind of went too much, and then it's like hard to blend out. I really like that these are buildable, and I like that these colors are also really wearable. The highlight is really pretty and is also again what I'm wearing. I didn't know you can wet these, but obviously you could. Like the highlight, of course you would wet it. So let me go ahead and apply the highlight, and I'm going to wet it to see if it gives a better effect. Let's see. Oh yeah, it kind of intensifies it, which is what they said. How pretty is this highlight and the blush? Again, I did mix this like darker raspberry type color with this like brownie nude. I don't know, it's so pretty. I'm so happy I picked this palette up. I would recommend this palette. Like the other Nars palette that I have, the cheek one, I'm like meh about. Like I'm okay decluttering that palette now that I'm thinking about it. I took it out of my decluttered pile, but now that I have this, like I'm okay with like decluttering the other palette and keeping this one. So these are my thoughts on this palette. I like this palette. It's not super pigmented, but it is nice and blendable, and I love again that these are more wearable shades. again in here. So those are my thoughts on this palette. I really hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you picked up the palette or are thinking about picking it up, let me know down in the comment section below. What do you think of it? I would love to know if you're gonna pick up this palette. I think it's worth it. Like $59 is kind of a lot. I would wait, if you can wait, until you get like a 20% off sale from Ulta, but you're risking kind of like selling out. These are limited edition. I didn't mention that. This is a limited edition palette, so I would jump on it. Like I don't regret paying the full price on this. This is beautiful and I'm super happy I have this in my collection. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!